All right, hello and welcome to the video. Let's see. Yeah, hello and welcome to the video. My name is Wade Daniel Smith, and this video is a discussion of my instructor's background. Whenever at the time that I was taking full-time karate under them, I first started at Michael Storm's Karate USA. I think in 2000, rather 1992. Um, Before UFC was even a thing. Um, and I learned all sorts of things that UFC fighters don't even know in the year and a half I was there. I was 12 years old at the time. Um, and he was a third degree black belt at the time I started and became a fourth degree black belt by the time my brother and I had to quit temporarily. All right. And then about 3.5 or 4 years later, I started with Mark Myers and Sherry Myers. He was a third degree black belt at the time I started, and his wife was a second degree black belt. And they later got promoted to fourth and third, respectively. And so Mark had a second degree black belt in Shotokan, a fourth degree black belt in Isshinryu Karate, a first degree black belt in Gracie Jiu Jitsu, and he was max level in Krav Maga. And apparently Krav Maga is the easiest one to level up in because he practically tested out of everything in Krav Maga based on his Isshinryu Shotokan and Jiu Jitsu experience. And so Mark basically taught me almost everything I know, or retaught me things that I should have known, with the exception of a few things that I still remember from being 12 years old. But and so then Mark's sensei was Grandmaster Arsenio Advincula, who was at the time a seventh degree black belt master, but is now a grandmaster and ninth degree black belt. And I studied for 400 total hours under Grandmaster Advincula and about 4,000 some odd hours under Mark and Sherry Myers. And about another 100 hours under two other sixth degree black belts whose names I don't remember at the moment. I'd have to look it up to try to refresh myself about them because I only met them one time. But well, the 5 days of the seminar, in other words. But so I do have some Hindi Kung Fu training from seminar. I do have some Tai Chi Quan and Wing Chun training, and mostly Isshinryu Karate training. Kobudo, different weapons, Eskrima sticks, kamas, Twifa, Okinawan bow staff, Sai. Sai are probably my favorite weapon. Matter of fact, I got a pair of them stashed under my bed here. If some dumbass breaks into this house, I have Sai and I know how to use them. And they are one of the most lethal weapons ever invented. They're actually a defensive weapon, but they can be used offensively as well. With Sai, you can defeat someone who has a Japanese samurai sword. You can defeat an Okinawan bow pretty easily. You can defeat double stick Eskrima because these things are designed to defeat other weapons, is what they're for. That's why they're a defensive weapon, even though they're made out of chrome steel. All right. So let's see, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, my instructor's background, and then I had about a year and a half total under Gracie Jiu Jitsu. Gracie Brazilian Jiu Jitsu is my most recent training. Um, that's the hardest thing to learn in the world because you have to memorize like the sequence of every move and lock is totally different when you're laying on your back with somebody on top of you that weighs 200 pounds, and it's totally different than stand up because like it's way harder to memorize all that stuff to me than to memorize standing submissions and standing striking and so forth. But that might just be my opinion. But anyway, my instructor in Gracie Jiu Jitsu was a fourth degree black belt in Gracie Jiu Jitsu, and his assistant instructors were second and third degree black belts in Gracie Jiu Jitsu. And one of them was also a third degree black belt in judo and won the world judo championship one year in his weight class. So those are all my instructors and assistant instructors that I had over the years. All right, and I guess that's my complete background, instructional background, because I had this debate with a certain woman on a forum, discussion forum that I visit, and for some reason she could not believe that karate was as good or better than Krav Maga, and all of the professional fighters and professional judges ranked Isshinryu Okinawan karate two entire tiers better than Krav Maga for street self defense and prize fighting. Uh, Basically, the highest ranked other than jujitsu for prize fighting is Okinawan Goju-ryu, Shorin-ryu, Isshin-ryu, and Uchi-ryu are the next highest styles below, that they put below pure jujitsu because they think a pure jujitsu fighter can beat me in a fight, and the truth is they can't. Um, they better know everything or they're in for a fight. Um, because they refuse to spar me in true stand up as the jiu-jitsu fighters do because when they see how hard I can hit a bag, they don't want anything to do with me. All right, let's see. I think that's everything for now. So anyway, thank you and God bless for watching the video and whatnot. Okay.